Jezebel, queen of Israel, the tribe Israel. Yes or no? All right, now, first part. Ruth was a heathen until she was converted. Was Jezebel, wife of Ahab, converted to Judaism? All right. Bang. All right, she said no. Who put yes? All right. Second part. Was Jezebel queen of Israel? All right, Samaya?
No.
All right. How many put no? Raise your hand. Now, Jezebel was married to who?
Ahab. King of
Who was Ahab?
King of Israel.
Then what did that make Jezebel?
Queen of Israel.
Now y'all mark it now. You know what you know whether you miss it, whether you didn't. Amen. All right. Now, she was not converted to Judaism, but she still was the queen of Israel. And had power, more power than Ahab. Amen. All right. Question 8. Was the husband of Jezebel born a heathen? Was Ahab born a heathen? Elder Brooks.
No.
You put no. All right, Evangelist Jones. Who put yes? All right. Ahab was not born a heathen. He became a heathen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Question 9. Why is the celebration of Christmas a sin? 2 words. All right, in the back, Evangelist. All right. I'm looking for something else. All right, daughter, Evangelist Brennan.
Praise the Lord. For idol worship.
Real good. All right, I'm looking. See who got what I got. All right, Evangelist Jones.
Praise the Lord. I put it's not that.
All right, Mother.
Praise the Lord. I put heathen custom.
All right. Who put it's idolatry? Oh, okay. I said 2 words, didn't I? Yeah. All right. But those was not wrong. Amen. I wanted the word idolatry kind of put in there. All right, question 10. The Catholic Church refers to Mary as the Queen of Heaven. What prophet condemned all who worshipped her? What was the name of the prophet that condemned all who worshipped her? Let me get somebody who ain't raised their hand. All right, dog.
Jeremiah.
All right, the prophet Jeremiah, we just shared that. He condemned worship of Queen of Heaven. Now, if it's in the Bible through the prophet Jeremiah, why would the Roman Catholic Church worship the Queen of Heaven? If God say you cursed. And we just read that in Jeremiah 44th chapter. Shows you the error of not only the Roman Catholic Church, but it shows you the error of the multitudes of people who will follow the Roman Catholic Church. That's why Pope Pius XII issued a decree, 1943, I believe it was. He didn't want any members of the Catholic Church to read the King James Bible. There's too much conflict in it. Charles C. Russell did the same thing, but he didn't get a chance to change it. But his predecessors, or rather the ones who followed him, changed the King James Bible and issued the what?
New World Translation.
New World Translated Bible, which they claim is just like King James Bible, but don't you go for that lie. That's why they changed it, because it's different than the King James Bible. All right, we're in question 11. Did the apostle command the true church not to fellowship with Muslims? Deep here. All right, Elder.
Yes.
All right. Who put no? Now, it didn't specify Muslims, but it said have no fellowship with the spirit of unbelief.
Amen.
And Muslims are the spirit of unbelief. So the question is yes.
Amen.
All right, let's go to y'all grade yourself.
Bishop, did you answer questions 3 and 4?
Okay, 3 and 4.
No, we didn't do 3 and 4.
Oh, okay. Mary worship came from female deity worship, originated from Babylonian, caught in concert with the goddess. Oh, all right, Evangelist. Goddess Esther, yes. All right, 4. Ezekiel chapter what shows direct connection with Evangelist Evans. This is a tough one.
I put 22.
All right, let's turn to it. Ezekiel 22. It's very important because I want everyone to understand how it originated. Chapter 22.
That's not it.
I think you missed it by one chapter. Chapter 23. Everyone turn to it. Chapter 23.
So Babylonian with Israel.
Pick up in verse 14.
And that she increased her whoredoms, for when she saw men portrayed upon the wall, the images of the Chaldeans portrayed with vermilion,
Add red paint.
girded with girdles upon their loins, exceeding in dyed attire upon their heads, all of them princes to look to, after the manner of the Babylonians of Chaldea, the land of their nativity.
Now watch. After the manner of
Babylon.
Babylonians.
Amen.
All right. Pick up in verse 27.
Thus will I make thy lewdness to cease from thee, and thy whoredom brought from the land of Egypt.
Now we got Egypt. You got Babylon, you got Egypt. Verse 27 again.
Thus will I make thy lewdness to cease from thee, and thy whoredom brought from the land of Egypt, so that thou shalt not lift up thine eyes unto them, nor remember Egypt any more.
Now who's he speaking to?
Children of Israel.
Speak to the Hebrew people.
Amen.
So it came from Babylon into Egypt, and the Hebrew people learned this when they were what?
In bondage.
Amen.
This is where jewelry makeup came from. This is where the female goddess worship came from. All that came from Babylon into Egypt, then into the Hebrew people.
Amen.
So the question, we're on question 4, right?
Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter would be 23, shows a direct connection with Egypt and the Hebrew people, so that thou will not remember Egypt
Anymore.
any longer.
Amen.
It's right there in verse 27. Let's read it again.
Thus will I make thy lewdness to cease from thee, and thy whoredom brought from the land of
Brought from the
Egypt,
land of Egypt.
so that thou shalt not lift up thine eyes unto them, nor remember Egypt any more.
Now we also now if you back up to verse 15, you see where the Egyptians learned it from the Babylonians. All right.
Amen.
So grade yourself accordingly. Yes.
Praise the Lord. Can I get 2.5 points? For,
Pardon?
is it a possibility to get 2.5?
Technically,
No, yeah.
you gave us all the answers.
You can get 2.5 points.
Okay, praise the Lord.
All right. Now where we at?
Part 1.
So is it still 5 points or 10 points?
It's 15.
Uh,
3 answers.
So it's 3.
No, that's supposed to be. That should be a fifth. Wait a minute. We're in question 4. Yeah. Okay. That should be 5. So deduct him 15 points.
Okay, back in time, 'cause I had
I put 5 points down there. It should be 15. Yes.